OJSC Stroymash, open joint stock company Libidyan Building Finishing Machinery Plant, is one of the best European building construction and finishing machinery manufacturers. The history of this enterprise numbers nearly 70 years. It was founded on the 11th of April, 1946. In 2014, OJSC Stroymash entered into the group of companies Russian Instrument and became a multi-industry manufacturing site. New manufacturing lines of consumer goods were launched. Today, the enterprise production is delivered into all regions of Russia as well as into Kazakhstan, Belarus, Ukraine and Baltic regions. OJSC Stroymash has modern multi-industry manufacturing, including welding and blanking workshops, machine workshops, painting and production assembly workshops, plastic foundry workshops, a gloves department, and a foam polyurethane department. The work of any enterprise starts with the engineering flight of thought. The technical department of OJSC Stroymash is an engineering center where the group of high-profile specialists construct the machinery that is used to produce indispensable consumer goods based on innovations and immense experience accumulated through the years of the enterprise's functioning. Guillotine shears are used for metal slitting. The usage of up-to-date plate bending machinery allows to make pliable sheet material up to 10 mm with relevant parameters of shelf width and radius bending, depending on the metal thickness. Laser metal cutters allow to work up sheets sized 2000 by 4000 mm. The thickness of machinable sheets for construction steel is 20 mm, for rustless steel 12 mm, for aluminum alloy casting 8 mm. Automated bending machine tooling units are intended for tubular parts bending, having complex dimension forms. Software equipment allows to bend and punch holes automatically, according to the given parameters and details of complicated configurations, depending on the given goals, for the tubes up to 36 mm in diameter. Manufacturing plasmic and gas slitting machinery is intended for plasmic and gas slitting of metal with a diapason of working width from 2000 to 6000 mm and thickness of 300 mm. Hole punching of different kinds and sizes, cutting out of outlines of blanks made of metal sheet products is performed automatically by means of sheet metal stamping automatic unit Reynolux 12.25 in assistance with programmed control. The sector of deep drawing is intended for cold sheet metal pressworking of complex configuration. In the basis of this process, there lies the technology of deep drawing of a plate stock, where the production of ready-made details is performed at a single operating motion of the press. The presses are supplied with the computational hardware and software that allow to control the process of deep drawing as well as regulate parameters according to the supplied material. It contributes to the high profile of produced details. This technology was designed in accordance with the Danes and is unique for our region. The sector of welding is grouped according to the welding product of the same type: the welding of mortar mixing machines, concrete mixing machines, wheelbarrows, pan heaters, and other carcass and frame designs. A robotic welding system was designed to the requirement of automation of technological welding processes. In the technology of mechanical processing, the machinery with direct numerical control is widely used. The usage of direct numerical control machinery allows to automate technological processes in repetitive manufacturing and reduces the labor intensity of mechanical processing. Mechanical processing, such as milling, turning, drilling, polishing of details, is performed by modern metal working equipment produced in Russia or Europe. Wire coloring sent to the assembly units is performed on several automated lines. The processing facility, including neoteric equipment, has all the essential elements for all operations, providing the absolute quality of coloring. Wear assembly and testing are performed at assembly units. Wear and node assembly is performed at stationary workplaces with the help of power-driven instruments. General assembly and running of wear is performed at specialized workplaces. In 1215, high-tech equipment replenished the reserves of workshops. They were multifunctional turning machines. The sector of stepladder production was launched in 2014. The first stepladders were produced and assembled in November 2014. The sector is constantly improving and developing. A broad assortment of the output ranges from 3-stepped to 8-stepped aluminum ladders, as well as steel step ladders. At present time, new kinds of manufacturing are implemented and functioning at the plant. A new production line of polyvinyl chloride hosepipes was launched within the shortest possible period, and the first shipment of ready production was made in December 2014. These days, the sector of polyvinyl chloride hosepipes has high-tech equipment at their disposal. It is equipped with new lines of hosepipes production. After the hosepipes are produced, they are deliberately checked for spoilage. The sector of automatic molding machines was launched in 2015. The first shipment of ready production was made in August 2015. An automatic molding machine is an injection molding device used to produce thermoplastic details using the method of high-pressure die casting. The raw material for injection molding are polypropylene granules, which are produced by means of granulator. The usage of crushed and recycled material is possible due to the equipment for plastic mass recycling. The production of wash bowls, spades, fences, curbs and other essential domestic devices is possible due to the work of extrusion line, which is intended for the production of polymer composites based on plasticized polyvinyl chloride in the form of granules, sized from 2 mm to 8 mm, having different physico-chemical properties and color, which serve as initial material for manufacturing. The workshop of gloves manufacturing was launched in 2015, and the first shipment of ready production was made in June 2015. These days, the equipment fleet of the workshop has more than 100 knitting machines and machines for polyvinyl chloride deposition of coating, among others. Found polyurethane department was launched in September 2015. Lebedyane building finishing machinery plant produces standard and lightweight polyurethane plasterers floats and trowels of different sizes. In 2016, Lebedyane building finishing machinery plant took part in an international exhibition of instruments and building equipment in Köln, Germany. 44,000 guests from 124 world countries visited the exhibition during 3 days. OJSC Lebedyane building finishing machinery plant represented a broad assortment of their output, from legendary concrete mixing machines and wheelbarrows to polyvinyl chloride ware, gloves and aluminum step ladders. The foreigners were impressed with such a scope of production. Multi-purpose manufacturing is not spread in Europe. Niche specialism is more typical for European manufacturers. Today, OJSC Lebedyane building finishing machinery plant carries out a capital investment project on technical retooling and industrial engineering for expansion of nomenclature and the increase in building finishing machinery and hand tools output. The purchased unique equipment allows to elaborate innovative projects in the sector of new perspective kinds of machinery production.